words and try to twist shit. I'm a real nigga, you a nigga, that's the difference. Ay, some y'all niggas hating from the distance, not watching what I say, you got a part of my opinion. Chico tweeting while we coming different. We the sharks up in the water, nigga, don't get stranded. Some y'all niggas hating from the distance, not watching what I say, y'all got a part of my opinion. We ain't come from fun, we came from business, I got it. If I'm coming here,
They been doing this shit since we walked in here. These two motherfuckers.
Nah, he put me on it, but you know.
Yo, look, what's up? Part of my opinion. Yo, what's going on? I'm Chico, aka Mr. Groovy. I got my boy Drew to the right, Harv.
Groovy, Lakeshore Drive.
What's up?
Introduce him for you. Like,
Yeah, nah, because we gonna kick it. Cause I'm gonna let him talk. I was just saying, like, yeah, I mean, go ahead, you can say,
anyway,
but I'm gonna
it's
kick
your
it
boy,
this
Harv
way.
Dentley.
He said, "It's your boy Harv Dentley."
It's your boy. I'm not. My name is not on them fucking lyrics. Put my name on them lyrics.
I'm the sarcastic one, Mr. Wants.
It's the not really sarcastic.
Nah, he definitely did a sarcasm. He definitely pulled a sarcastic joint today.
Okay.
the producer, Sonny, man. Sonny.
And I'm new, but I'm Blowjob Betty. And I don't care if y'all know my real name. How y'all doing?
I got
So today, go ahead.
No,
Hold on, real
before
quick
you,
though.
Before you go to the topic, he gonna promote this right
Let me
here.
let me
I got a
get
question for
let
you.
me shout out the, you know what I'm saying, the brother Eazy The Block Captain out there. You know what I'm saying? He
Shout out
signed
to
it.
Eazy.
Yeah, what's going on with that? What's y'all? You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard it yet? Cause I ain't hear it yet.
Himothy.
Himothy Chapter 1, King Life Family, Lil Flip. He signed to Lil Flip, King Life Family, Himothy Chapter 1.
Streaming on all platforms.
I'm just gonna say he can bully me any day.
Shout out to Himothy.
Y'all heard it yet?
Rashad.
Y'all heard anything yet? I only heard the joint with him and Freeway. That's all. That's the only one I heard. I like that joint.
Oh, I would like to give a shout out to Sin Sheet Wear. It's a new wear produced by my mother, my late aunts that passed away. This is a combination of their names, Sin Sheet. This is what I'm wearing. I apologize if I delayed that, but good. I'm sorry, apologize. I had to get that out of the way.
Let it flow, Mo.
You done with this?
Okay, so now the ladies might be a little bit disturbed by our conversation right now because nobody wants to talk about it. But the elephant in the room is always going to be polygamy. Now, I'm the only female here with a bunch of men, but I'm not against it. I would rather not be out here fighting no female, and I'm not talking about, you know, he was fucking her or fucking her first or whatever else. A man actually coming to you like, look, I got a woman, it is what it is, but she wants another woman, and we're going to collectively get there together. No, when I first started out, let's talk about men. When I first got my wife, it wasn't like I was eating pussy. We all know that. She didn't force me into do it. So when I did it, it was like, I was one of the females that said I would never. But I enjoy it and I'm good at it. So how do you guys feel about polygamy?
Is that the only, but like, you know, is there any down part to it though?
So the down part to being in polygamy or with another female is, all right, people always say a period phase. For one, we don't go through shit in our period. Men, please, women, please stop lying to men. Oh, when I'm on my period, they might have cramps, but all that cranky shit, that shit only happens with hormones and babies. Shit doesn't happen with the period. And maybe females go through it, but I have never met anybody that actually go through it.
So she's hormonal then?
Huh?
At that point. She's not the period, she's just a hormonal individual.
No, they just want to be cranky to y'all while they on their period.
Okay.
Now...
That's even better.
So, now dealing with a man, me having to bring a man in my situation with, you know, my wife, most things are a little different because it's always a man and a woman trying to bring somebody in. But when you're trying to bring a man in, now we had to do double time because it's not about, in our relationship, it's not about if they have income, if they are this, that, and the third, or big name, all that other stuff. Most people are going to assume that. No, it's actually about who the person is. So it's easy to deal with my wife, but it's not. She's really toxic as hell. And I don't know how to be toxic, so it just be like, sometimes I'd be like. But when a man comes involved, we all have to play the mediator. You can't be mad at this person. You have to deal with the attitudes of whoever has an attitude, and you cannot be like, you know what? Well, I ain't talking to you because this person brought me in this. So now, no. So you chill on it. So it's a learning factor for everybody. Now our last we did have something going. It was something that was major. It's to the point where it's not really, as you see as a man, as y'all might say, oh, I could deal with it. You really can't when you put in that position.
That was going to be one of the things I wanted to ask. So I always was curious, right? So what happens if you come home and your wife is fucking the dude without you? Like, how does that make you feel?
Now, are you really asking me, or you like want to say?
No,
like,
how would you feel?
Oh, all right.
I can only ask you
So,
how
all
you
right.
feel.
Being as though people look at my wife and think that she's a stud. No, she's not. She doesn't have a label.
I seen a night and day, like
You get what I'm saying?
the
So
outfits and then the sweatpants and stuff.
I seen her the first time.
So she's not labeled as an actual stud. She's labeled as her because she can wear the shoes, she can do the dresses, she got the hair, she got all of that down pat. But it'd be like she likes to wear hats. What's the problem with it? I put on hats every now and then, so I guess I'm, whatever. And then it'd be like, the biggest thing is most men actually come to who versus who. She can pull the niggas, don't get me wrong, because we all know I got a bad one. Fat ass, all that. But I think the dumbest person would go to her and assume that I'm supposed to adapt to that but when they come to me, I'm actually more of the person because she'll sit there and be like, what is you talking about? Like, with the, she's not that comfortable to be like, oh, I want to fuck. Oh, no, she'll tell me, but she's not going to tell nobody else. So I could never walk in on a situation like if it was you per se, using you as an example, and we was to add you to our situation, you would never get the factor of enjoying my wife while I'm not there.
But if y'all in a three-way relationship, should it be okay?
It's okay, but the third person has to be comfortable with it. If my wife is not comfortable with fucking somebody when I'm not there, I would never tell her she has to. So that person has to be comfortable with that.
Would you do now within that same breath? What you saying? Her not being comfortable while you.
I have only been with men and has never been with no other woman but the one I'm with. So ask me a question that you about to ask again.
No, I'm saying like if y'all was y'all was doing the polygamy thing, y'all was in poly. Would you, even though she's not comfortable with doing it while you're not around, would it be okay for you to do it while she's not around?
But this is what I'm saying. It's like, so all right, the rules are applied. However, so we talk about all of this, like our relationship is really down to earth tune or whatever else. Being as though I'm the last one that actually surfaced with the whole, I have no longer have dick or anything like that, like you're gonna be my wife, all the other shit. Babe, you brought this to the table. If you feel like you need to go do it, do it. But if she got a fucking itch that need to be scratched, I'm never gonna be like, oh, it's too early. No, go do what you gotta do. It's on both sides that it's a do what you gotta do. But my wife literally has to be comfortable to be fucking somebody while I'm not there. Cause me, I'm a pervert. I need to record. I need to see it. Don't do it without me.
You say it's a matter of comfortability, but like I feel like if you're in a three-way relationship, it don't matter who fucking who at what time. But it should be all broken off even though.
It is, but when you're dealing with somebody that only has dealt with females for the last 9-10 years of their life, it's like now it's like I have never met a female like you that's willing to do the whole poly thing. It's literally females that's out here that want it, but they're not going to say it because you have all these stereotypes of everything that's going on in this world. But no, if she's not comfortable with building sexual relations with somebody when I'm not around, I'm not going to force her to do that. He either has to understand it or you got to go because I'm always going to choose my wife before anybody. I don't give a fuck who you are.
So I know you said it was like a period thing. No man can handle 2 periods. I look at the pros and cons of this. Like the con of it is personalities more than periods to me. You got to deal with 3 personalities instead of 2, which is 2 is hard in a relationship in itself. And then the pro to it to me is like you got 3 motherfuckers splitting the bill. You got 3 motherfuckers paying the rent, the utilities, and whatever. Like that's a pro to me. And then I raised this question to my wife before, and I asked her like, So let's get another woman. Like, she's strictly dickly, so she don't want it. She ain't with it. And she asked me, let's get another nigga. You won the argument. You won the argument.
What you mean by you want?
I don't think that's a winning in the
She
argument
wanted,
though.
if that's it's selfish for me to want two girls. If she want two niggas, I lost the argument, bro. I'm not doing two niggas.
So I'm the only female.
Well, maybe you, but I feel like you're supposed to only ask that if you know your woman is willing to do that.
But
Alright.
I'm
Your
not
woman
willing
to
to
step
do
out
it.
of her.
I'm not willing to do it. I'm comfortable sharing with
a female,
a
but
female,
not a male.
but not a male.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Comfortable with her being with a female to the
No,
where it's
it's
not
me
just for
now.
you.
It's me. She raising the question. If she comfortable, if she not comfortable with a female and she want another male, I gotta be comfortable with that too. I don't want another nigga.
The only thing I
can't
think
do
about
if
that,
our balls touch, we gay. Like no.
I'm just saying. You
I
Right,
think,
that's what I'm saying. I
no.
feel
No,
like
I think
no.
that is a train, and I'm being honest. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
two
I was
guys
maybe
is
I was
two-
raised in the wrong, but I think that a female getting fucked by two guys
is
that's
a
starting a
train.
train.
And then at the end of the
Shame.
day, I can't do nothing with this nigga while you're not around, but play the game with him and talk and smoke and shit. I can't do nothing.
Yeah,
with
so
the nigga
I
while
can't
you
be in a
gone.
relationship with another nigga.
Yeah, I can't be in a
Period.
relationship.
I
with him.
can't
Like,
So
even
that's another
fathom it.
thing. All right, I got a PS5 at home. Yes, I won the ticket. I won the ticket. But no, I actually had a few PS5. I have a PS5 home. I play the game. My wife
Right.
pays Spanish Crash. I got 2K, all that shit. No, I don't know how to play it. Somebody got to teach me how to play it. But my wife knows about sports. I will not sit and talk to no man about no sport. I have teams. Don't play with me. She you know, but I'll cook y'all meal and I'll go upstairs. Like I'm like y'all two
only because
homies.
you're not interested though, right?
No, I'm not. It's not that I'm not interested.
So why you gotta go upstairs then?
Because I'm gonna cook y'all food and go upstairs. I don't want to hear that shit.
So you're not interested in
I
that.
am interested, but I don't want to hear it. I think bonding time is always needed with everybody in the house. Not always us have to be clustered together.
Right, but she's still a female at the end of the day. I could do that, but I couldn't do it if we was two dudes in a relationship with a female because
No,
we don't have
that's
a
a
real
train.
relationship.
That's a
It's
train.
a train. We
That's
don't.
a train.
It's not only that it's a train, but I'm not attracted to men,
That's the gang.
so I don't want to see that either.
That's
You know, it's funny. So I think I know for sure I told him, and I think I might have told him. So it was definitely like a year ago.
This is the
right?
second time saying this.
I had nightmares and shit.
Oh,
like
you told me
I
this shit,
told,
man. This nigga-
like I was in a poly relationship and shit, like in my dream. And it was like the nigga that Turk was fucking was like her, husband, whatever and shit. like the nigga, and I don't like the shit was crazy though because like in life, like he has a better job, everything is better. So it's like. In that relationship, I felt like the bitch. Like, it was like, I'll be coming home, you get what I'm saying? And like, he'll be nailing her to the coffin and shit. And I'll walk in, and they'll be like, yo, give me a minute, whatever. And I like,
what? That's not no poly. You the bitch there.
That's what I'm saying.
But it is a poly though.
But
It's a triangle relationship.
I'm going
For
downstairs.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going
exactly
downstairs
what
to
it
get
is.
dinner
Triangle
ready and
relationship.
everything. I'm doing laundry and shit. Then it was crazy. Yo,
Cinderella.
it was
Hold on,
like
can
one
we-
of those
hold
times
on.
I jumped up in night sweats and shit because it was like I asked her, can I get some pussy? And she was just like, I'm tired. The nigga just fucked her like an hour ago.
That'd be tough.
Yeah, so it's like
tough.
I asked her for some pussy and she told me no. When I tell you, like I woke up, I had an attitude for like 3 days.
You had a real life attitude.
Yo, the crazy part is, I feel like you're being bitch, and it's not what you say about it. I would never. So, all right, the partner that you originally are with, and I'm going to say this so anybody can know. That's the strongest aspect. You have to make sure that your relationship is secured along with your relationship because you now have two relationships. Everybody has to build off of that. Everybody has to keep on going. And if you don't, then the relationship that you already had is not going to be built strong. The relationship that you're already building is not going to be strong. That shit, I would never come in and watch a nigga fuck my wife and then be like, oh, bitch, I'm joining. Fuck you. What you mean, wait a minute? No, I need in. The fuck? This is not that. I've been there. I've been there.
Where I was at in my dreams?
No, it ain't no dream, bitch. This is life.
Nah, I'm
been there
saying
in
you been where I was
reality.
at in my
This
dreams.
is
Yeah,
life.
where you was the third wheel.
I felt so alright.
You felt like the third wheel.
I felt like the third, but I wasn't. I have an attitude problem sometimes. And I can say that. But it was like, you know, two females, two different pussies. People don't think that shit. They be like, but you and your wife? No, bitch, this is not the same as that. This is two different things. So where actively is, it wasn't that of, oh, they wanted this pussy better than this pussy. It was just like, you gotta break one, and this one is a savage. So you gotta break one, and this one is a savage. So what the fuck you gonna do? You gotta fuck, and I fell in it, and you know, had a conversation. You have to break that one down. If you ain't breaking that one down, it ain't gonna be enjoyable. I guess to men. Am I wrong or am I?
I feel like we got an ego, and men is competitive naturally, like, right?
Oh, definitely.
So if you see your wife getting pounded by that nigga, you gonna be like, oh, that nigga did it better, huh?
Yeah,
like,
nah, I got it.
but
That's
you gotta
some
put
shit
this shit
that
down.
that's some shit you can't fathom, though.
Where it's like, if your chick walk in, the third chick walk in while y'all pounding and shit, you be like, come on, like, you wavering. Like, I don't know, it's us.
But see, me and my wife relationship is so, I could be standing at the door right there, like literally got up to take a drink, and it'll be like, bitch, what you doing? Come back. Like, I'm her coach. I'm her up, back, pause. What you doing? Shake it.
Let me ask y'all a serious question. and I think I said this on the last episode. I don't know if everybody paid attention.
There was a lot going on.
You took a shot at me?
But no. I did. Now you took a shot at me first.
Nah,
but we gonna leave that. We gonna leave that.
That's your favorite question.
No.
Go ahead. You got this.
I'm like this. I feel like if you really are in love with someone, can you really share them with someone else?
Yes.
Can I answer the question real quick?
Yes.
Yes, you can answer the question
Listen,
real quick.
Yes, you can share them, but it has to be who you willing to share them with.
I don't believe that.
I
Can
agree.
I second?
I agree because it's just like what I said.
Can I go after?
I could definitely share my wife with another wife, but I can't share her with another
Right,
husband.
it has
I
to be
can't.
whoever you're willing to share them
All
with.
right, so I now have to be a woman. I now have to be a woman's in this department. So some women are not comfortable with actually having a threesome for their men. But you can never, you know how they always say, well, can a man handle the hurt that you put on them? Most men can't. So can you actually sit there and watch a nigga? You think you doing your thing, this nigga get up and be like, and it be like now, like, hold the fuck, that's a lie.
To me, like, I don't even think that'd be a turn on to see. Like, I go watch porn all day and not think that way, but physically,
Like,
if another nigga pounded my girl or my wife, like,
You got to sit
I'm
there
not
and
into
watch it.
I'm not into no couple shit. Like,
Polygamy
But
is
you
lazy.
just said
it's weird.
Hold
It's
on, real quick. Let me get this out real
but
quick.
on porno, it's not my wife.
Let me get this out real quick.
No.
Listen, this
No.
is how I look at it, right? This is how I look at it.
I'm gonna get back.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you go as soon as
Go
I.
ahead.
But look,
You got it.
I wouldn't
Soldier,
even
I'm glad
talk
you
to
said
every
please.
female about poly or have, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even give that to every woman. Only my preference. Like, if you like females and I know you attracted to them sexually and whatever, that I'm not gonna bring the conversation to somebody that don't do that.
Hold on, because I shoot you one better. You know how you think that every man would be agreeing to a three-way? Every man doesn't do that.
That's what I'm saying. It should
Because
only be bought to
no.
people who you feel like.
No, I'm talking about a man that actually has it in his hand.
Has
Baby.
what in his hand?
3 weeks.
I'm willing to give you me and my wife on a silver platter.
Oh no, I
don't
know
want
that.
you. I don't want you to do that for me. I want you. I don't want your wife. I don't know what's going on. So you have to assume that every female, but some of these females want it, but the way society is, everything is fucked up. So it's like, oh, well, I ain't sharing no nigga, but you want his money. You sharing his money, you also sharing his penis. But because it's behind closed doors, it's a difference.
Are you sharing it with somebody you don't even know you're sharing it with?
Thank you.
So
Let him ask his question.
Yeah, now
So wait a minute. Because we had an episode, maybe a couple episodes ago. I could be mistaken, but we can rewind the tape. Tapes don't lie. Where this young man said, him.
That I'm different.
He
Last
said
episode.
he can wife a porn star.
Oh, that was last.
Absolutely.
episode. That was
Right.
last.
Absolutely.
That was last or the one before last.
That was last. I was here.
So if you can wife a porn star, how can you say you not comfortable with come home saying your wife getting pounded by another nigga?
Only
shit.
because he don't want to be a
today.
part of it.
He asked
with
him
the
a question directly.
So look, if you can wife a porn star, and you know porn stars get aired
That's a good.
by
That's a good
one
question.
dude, two dudes sometimes get pounded.
Why you stop at 2?
And listen,
Sometimes it's 5 of them motherfuckers.
And sometimes them jokers be having like penile enlargements and all kind of shit.
Oh, that's scary.
Absolutely. It's her job.
No. Just hear what I'm saying, good
answering.
brother. If you cool with wifing a porn star getting pounded by jokers, how can you say you're not comfortable with it at the same time?
So
All
one
right,
that's
get it together. Get it together.
One that'll be her occupation, right? 2, it's probably different from watching it from footage than walking home to the shit, right?
It's
3,
the same shit, cuz.
3. Then the understanding is maybe she might gotta do female joint shit.
We ain't say nothing about female.
But I'm saying,
You said porn star though.
You said a porn star.
stars do both.
Look, my favorite porn
Yeah,
star
bro,
is
but
Adriana.
you know what I'm talking about.
My favorite porn star is Adriana
deflect from
Shishak.
the imagination.
Right.
Don't try to deflect from the shit I'm saying.
I'm answering my question. I'm answering the
No, I'm
question.
just answering his question because
Oh, all right.
he
But
trying
you
to
asked me.
he trying to dilute it.
Cause that was a good ass question.
All right, so let me hear the good ass answer.
It's a difference from watching footage and walking home to this shit.
All right, can I
It
ask?
is.
So who say that I marry a porn star and she got to be in a polygamy relationship?
That's not what.
Excuse me.
Go ahead.
How many people has caught the New Jersey Transit before?
We all did.
So basically, you're okay with your wife getting on a bus, getting a transfer to go down to anything or anything bigger.
I get her point. I get her logic. I get
Thank
her
you.
point.
Wait, 'cause I
Because
missed it. Hold on, okay, take it.
so when you take the bus to get from, you'll go from, let's say
Chickleville to Williamstown.
you get a transfer.
Right.
So basically, I don't want hopped off of one
When she
bus
bus, she jumped on another
to
bus.
get on another bus.
Right.
That's what he's okay with.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, that's what I'm asking.
No.
That's my question.
But
Are
he
you okay
understand.
with that?
I answered the shit I said
understand.
was
But I'm asking
the
that
shit
now.
I said is I'm selfishly okay with 2 women where I put the pause and the stop to 2 men.
But if
That's
she a
what I
porn
said.
star,
So now
other
you-
dudes
But
is
she is, yeah,
pounding on
they
it,
getting her. They getting
that's
her
an
right.
occupation.
I don't feel like there's
No,
nothing wrong
fuck
with being
that.
selfish
It's a
though.
contradicting.
I'm not contradicting. It's my
There
difference.
is nothing
It's a
wrong with
difference.
being selfish.
Because you
But
threw
how
a
do you call it
polygamous
polygamy?
relationship.
Hold on.
You threw a
Hold on.
polygamous relationship into me, and you threw a scenario into me like in a porn star. Who to say what our relationship is after I marry that porn star, bro? Right. You can't say that. How you can't say I can't say just only women only? Because I know it happens.
Right.
It happens in the porn world. 2, at the same time,
Porn
I didn't
world
gotta.
ain't women only.
If she do her job, I never gotta watch that film.
That
Now
film
walking
will be
home
out.
to
It's gonna watch
walking home to something and watching a film of something is 2 different things.
No, it's not.
Ray J and
No, it's not.
Kim Kardashian was just on.
No, it's not no
what
two
is
different things.
what's the game that the kids play?
That's bullshit.
TikTok.
Roblox.
Roblox.
Listen,
She watched her son watch a video clip of her
Right.
on Roblox.
exactly.
That's a lie. Everybody gonna see that.
Kanye
bought the
watched
shit
his
to
wife
himself.
fuck Ray J. But it's the difference, bro. He ain't having sex with Ray J.
Listen.
It's a
But she
difference.
also
Rather
wasn't
you
his
watch
wife
it-
when she did
listen,
it.
Yeah.
Rather you watch your wife.
No, that's what we're
So the
saying.
porn star wasn't my wife when she did it.
Rather you watch your
Or what
wife
she
on
doing.
porn
You
or
But
watch
understand?
him.
but no, what I get that. So would you be with the porn star while she's still doing the porn star shit?
Her job is her
yeah, that's
job.
why I
I don't
thought you
gotta
was
see what she
still
do
with
at
her.
work. But
But she's
walking
still your
home,
wife when she at work, right?
I don't have to see what she do at work. You not
Look,
don't you
Hold on, I think.
Retired or current?
No, he's saying
porn
nah,
star?
we ain't getting
saying
none of
No,
all
she's
that.
saying period.
We ain't getting all that.
Malik
Listen.
said period.
I don't
Rather
have to see what she
listen,
doing at
listen,
work.
Rather you watching your girl or your wife on camera
Bro, what happens
or
in the
in
dark
person,
happens in the
it's gonna
dark.
have the same effects.
Hold on,
Okay.
hold on.
I know what her
I want to hear what
occupation,
this
I know
nigga
she's
right
doing.
here
Yeah,
gotta
'cause
say
he-
because he
he-
over here
he-
shaking
he-
his
he-
head and
something.
shit.
I clearly said walking home to the shit won't be a turn on to me.
Right.
Yeah, no,
I
we
can't
get
walk
that.
in the house and see her fucking somebody and
So
be
on
into
tape,
it.
it's gonna be a turn on.
I'm not gonna watch the
You're not
tape.
gonna
I'm
watch
not
it,
gonna
is what he's
see
saying.
it.
You're
All
not
right, but
gonna
what
watch
if you
it.
have
I
to?
know. It's a difference between knowing and
What's
seeing
your script on
something.
that? What's your script, Mr. Quiet Guy? What's your script?
Me and bro had this conversation 10 years ago, and he actually like opened my eyes to the situation. Now I don't know if this is how he feel, but I'm gonna take it the way I interpret it. If we have an understanding to what it is coming into it, I know what I'm getting myself into. Versus you letting me know that you're this person and then you turn out to be this. Like if I know you're a porn star, I know this is your job. Your job versus home life is totally different. I don't have to click on no porn sites or anything with you on there. I may know what you're doing, but when you come home, you my wife and shit. So when he say I could wife a porn star, I get it. I could wife a porn star too.
Who the
It's
fuck
all right.
I can?
I don't wife the few
But
whores
you
in my
have to
time.
get the conversation is about polygamy. Now
Right.
you're now wifing a porn star that don't want another female because she do this all day. She wants another man.
I feel like
But
that's
I
where
clearly
we
said,
would.
I clearly
So he
said
switched
a
the
2-man
conversation.
relationship
Yeah.
wouldn't work for me, but a 2-female would.
I promise you, I could drop my phone on the table. It's a woman out here that has 3 fucking husbands. I don't get how I cannot put all that dick in my pussy. This is not happening.
And that's for them.
Are they all
Exactly.
fucking her
Everything
for
is
sure
not for
though?
That's why I
everybody, huh?
said
Are
when,
they all
when
fucking
you
her for
raise,
sure?
They are married.
that's why I said I could understand the 2 female things, but when she brought the 2 male thing, I couldn't agree to it. So okay, you won. Your point was taken.
So you can't marry a porn star.
I don't
then?
think
I
that.
can marry a
You can
porn
marry-
star.
marry
And you
a
don't
porn
understand. Do you
star.
understand what I'm saying?
Marrying a porn star and accepting the fact that your wife with another nigga in the house is 2 totally different things.
Me walking home and me watching footage is
All
2
right,
different
so
things.
his case is all right. All right. Would you do a polygamy relationship? All right. Even though y'all not living together, he can live whatever he live at, but he can't live with y'all. Would you do that?
I probably can do that because I don't see
You
it.
just don't want to watch
That's
it.
what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you can't
Seeing
see
it is
He
a
don't wanna
turn off
see
for me.
But is it
Seeing it-
polygamy at that point?
No, I
Right,
think that
it's not
no,
polygamy
no,
at
it's
that
not.
point,
No,
right?
no.
Terrible.
His wife
Terrible.
has
That was a great question,
his
terrible.
partner has a side nigga, and that's
Right.
it.
It's not. That's
That's
not
not
polygamy
polygamy.
no more.
It's
It's not.
This is where I stand on it, right? I can't, like, if you're not sexually attracted to women, if you never had sex with a woman, period, like if you ain't never did nothing crazy with a woman or anything, I'm not even gonna bring the shit to you.
Let me ask y'all this.
If I'm in a relationship with you,
Can I
I'm not
ask
even
a
gonna
question?
bring the shit
But
to
I
you.
never dealt
Can I
with
ask you a
women before
question?
my wife. Go ahead.
Who made it a rule that you got to deal with one person for the rest of your life? Who
I-
made that rule?
That's good.
You.
No, I'm asking.
No,
It's
you
different
and
than-
your partner.
it's
You and your
you and
partner.
your-
You
you
and your
make that
partner.
But
decision.
that came from something. That
No,
It don't come from
no.
nothing.
you do
It
what
come
you
from
want.
you.
No, I got a video.
Are you talking
Somebody
about
said
monogamy?
y'all
Nah,
did.
it's
I'm
bullshit.
saying, listen.
Are you talking about where did monogamy
Who made the
span
rule?
from?
No, so basically they said it came from. I'm being honest. I watched the video. I could play the little clip of it. So it was a African American, and she was saying basically we didn't want monogamy until certain people brung it over.
So to me, right?
Come this way. Come this way.
Certain people brung it to. So we wanted the straight hair. We not
But
only wanted
how-
the straight hair,
come on,
but
Rick Ross.
we wanted polygamy.
How you gonna Rick Ross? I'm about to answer your question.
I'll be back.
Because you could be Muslim and have 7 wives.
I'll be back.
You
That
could be
part.
Muslim and have 7
That
wives,
part.
bro. So this shit was always around.
I'll be back, Aladdin.
I hear you.
Bang, bang, bang.
He rumble still skip me on the podcast.
Dom DeMarco.
That shit ain't catch.
Shit like that. Shit
He
like
rumble
that.
still skip me on the podcast.
Ain't
bro.
nobody hear that shit.
I wear bread off that.
So the lady
that
was
was
saying
crazy.
basically like we
told
didn't
him,
know
no,
what
it's
monogamy
boring. You got
was until we got here because it was men like literally with 3, 4, 5 families and wives and all that. My thing is, if you have kids, if you come into any situation, you have children, if you can't take care of your children, I don't even want you to attempt to try to do anything or be around me.
So I got one question for
Yes.
all 4 of y'all, and I'll start with you and then come this way.
Okay.
Have you ever been cheated on and then stood in that relationship?
I was in a relationship for 14 years with a nigga I should have been cut off.
So that's a yes.
No, I tried, but no.
Say your question one more time. 'Cause I
Have
was-
you ever stood in a relationship where you was cheated on?
I mean, no, because I don't know if I was even getting cheated on or not. I ain't never known them.
I am immediately fucking leaving. I work with one of them.
No,
niggas
she's
that
saying,
cheat on-
No,
have
he
you
said-
ever, have you, he said, have you ever got cheated on and stayed, is what he's saying.
Oh, fuck no.
Right.
No, I tried, but I think I can.
You think you can?
Yeah, I think I can.
Why?
It depends on the situation. So like, I don't want to bring it up because then I don't want too much people knowing. It depends on the situation, bro. Like, I could forgive motherfuckers, but if it's just too much, then it ain't like. So I don't even want to say what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. I get what you're trying to say.
It happened. I tried,
and it didn't
but
work out.
You just came back. Have you ever been cheated on and still in a relationship?
Don't lie either.
Somebody farted. If you said, have I been cheated on?
That's why he said somebody farted, because he know he about to lie.
Nah, you said, have I been
You
cheated
just
on
came
and
out the
still
bathroom.
stayed?
What
Nah,
the
ain't
fart
got nothing
followed
to do
you?
with me. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Ain't nothing to do with me. You said, have I been cheated on and stayed in a relationship? Yeah.
I was about to say you're a Taurus.
No, definitely.
We do the biggest thing.
Yeah.
How long did you stay?
Oh, wow.
All right, so you
What's
can
a
deal
while?
with your
Like
bitch having
months,
another
years?
No, I can't deal with that
No.
shit.
You just stood for a while while she was cheating.
That's not
Because
the
a
same,
person is
bro.
going to tell you, oh, I'm not going to do
No,
this no more.
love. Listen, I ain't about to do all this sentimental shit, but guess what?
How is it
Yes, I
sentimental?
stayed.
How is it sentimental? Love had you fucked up.
It
and
had me
that's fair
fucked
point
up.
blank.
It did.
They ain't sentimental.
But eventually, I shook it. And I was like, yo, listen. this
Was
what
it
we-
love that had you fucked up, or was it your perspective of love that had you fucked up?
Or
You
being
gotta be
con-
more
or
detailed
being
about that.
convenient.
So when you asked me and I said I tried, it wasn't because of the love of the
Right.
relationship. It was because for another reason.
Okay, so
But I can't tell because
what I'm saying,
everybody in the
right? What I'm saying is like, you see how certain females will say, "I only stayed for the kids," or "I only stayed
Yeah, I hear that a
because
lot.
he was rich."
DJ Envy.
Right.
Do you think that was wrong?
What?
Because I only stayed because of the kids.
No, that's not
I'm not
wrong.
saying
That's not
whether
wrong.
I'm not saying it's wrong,
It's
but
not wrong.
at the end of the day, you gotta who do you blame? You gotta blame yourself too, because you
Yeah,
stayed
I blame
for
myself
a
because it
reason that
wasn't
you
the
didn't
dick.
have to
It
stay
wasn't
for.
the. I was
You
there.
didn't
I
stay for
blame
him.
me.
You
I
supposed
stayed
to
for
stand
my
for
brother.
I
everything
stayed
else.
on the phone.
Some people just don't want
I
to broken
stayed
home.
because my child was involved.
Okay, so
You
you
understand
stayed
what I'm saying?
for so in
That
reality,
holds
but you
more
so in
leverage
reality,
when you have a
deep down
child.
inside, you was done with her still, even though she did what she did. You stayed.
Exactly.
I think most cases we just don't want broken homes.
At all. I never wanted that.
We
Our
all
homes
want to
broken
break the
enough.
tradition from what we all probably went through.
And that's the shit that motherfuckers need to stop doing.
That part.
I agree.
No, that
Motherfuckers need to stop
the
doing
utmost.
that. Break it up.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Break it up and go
Break
start
that
your shit up.
I've been there.
And show your
Because when- I
kids,
feel like
and
when
show
you-
your kids it's better out here without me being with the person I was just with.
But
Hard
it's
got
hard.
When you
something
start-
to say.
when
For the first
you,
time.
Bang,
when you start,
bang,
when you stay there,
bang.
I feel like when you stay there, you start building up, resentment, and like, bro, I really can't stand this motherfucker. Why the fuck am I still here?
It's
You can
not
work on shit.
resentment.
You can work on shit.
You can work on it. You're trying in your head for my kids. I'm willing to do it. Everything. Every parent is going to say, for my kids, I will go to jail. Once they get older, they be like, bitch, I ain't going to jail for you. But you stayed when they was younger with this partner that you didn't want.
Right.
I remember taking a picture and being like, 2-parent home. And in my head, I'm like, bitch, why the fuck would you run that caption on that shit?
Sometimes you hope for the best in a person where it can work out and understand mistakes do happen, but sometimes people just don't change. And you just gotta do what you gotta do, even if it means sacrificing the children or whatever it may be.
I like that. I like that.
I'm not.
bad,
I'm
I
no
ain't
longer
even say it.
sacrificing. Anybody that need to know if they see this, I'm
but
no
still skinny.
longer
It's cool.
sacrificing my feelings
Take it,
for a
you know.
child
Yeah.
You got it.
Don't do that
My
no
bro,
more.
man, 40
at
years,
all.
cuz.
Because when they get older, they go, and that's where the resentment come in. The kids end up resenting the
up?
parents for doing it.
Like, oh, why is
Yeah,
what
you
doing
up.
this
It's
fake
your
shit
turn.
this whole
Yeah,
time?
it's fake.
It's just what you
My
got.
boy right here. man.
What's the bald head guy name?
Which one?
With the little
From
person.
Austin Powers.
Austin Powers. Yeah, what's
Oh,
his name?
Dr. Evil.
Mini me?
Yeah, he not the mini.
Dr.
That's the
Evil
big
you
one.
talking about?
Dr. Evil. So what you got to say next?
I have nothing to say. I'm actually getting educated right now on this.
I
whole
feel like you
process.
should never be with
It's
somebody
hard
because of your
because
kids.
I tell you, like literally, like that whole dream shit that I tell you, and them niggas will tell you, like literally 2 years
He
ago,
was just telling
like
me about
I
this
was
shit.
like I called them niggas and tell them like that dream. I had
he
that dream
told
for
me.
like
Called me
good
multiple
7.
times.
I had that dream for good 7
But
months straight.
it can mean something else.
It
though.
could definitely mean.
I was
probably
about to say,
could.
they
Yeah,
took the words out of my mouth.
It can mean something else.
It could be your subconscious. Her wanting to go to Jamaica to fucking somebody else.
Oh, I don't care.
No, he said he.
No, you might not care about it, but it could be a subconscious to the
That can mean
question
that
he
it already
asked.
happened. You just don't know about it.
It could be no. It could be the subconscious to the when he raised the question like, "Well, can she do it at home?" And you said, "Fuck no."
Or with them.
I'm waiting for the strong order.
No, I'm the strong order.
I don't know what to say yet.
Already happened. Love her. You know I love her to death. But it probably already happened. And you just now find out in your dream because men have intuitions too.
See, the crazy part is though, I tell her all the time, I'm like, I know you cheated. Like throughout the whole time, I know you cheated. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's no way possible. Like she called me, told me back. I know you got your lip back. I know you got yours back.
Why is there a lip that need to get
But that's
back?
the thing. It was fucked up. Is just some people that
I'm
won't
always
get
gonna
their
think
lip
it
back,
because if it happened, I ain't gonna be mad because I
yeah,
always.
some people won't get their lick back. That right there, you're calling her. You really thinking that she got her lick back when she really did.
No,
it's
it's not
really
a lot of
females.
women. A lot of women not like that.
No, not a lot, but there are.
I'm telling you.
females out there like that.
No, it is.
Go ahead, we're gonna let.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Producer P.
Nah, because y'all was talking over each other. So I've been doing your job.
Don DeMarco.
And I'm doing his job too now because I'm being
Now you doing my
sarcastic.
job. Trying to get me back. He want to get me back. Hey, get me back, my man.
You said you was educated on the shit you learned. You could take heed to some shit, but bro, you can never be educated to your relationship.
No, I said I was getting educated. Like I was soaking up everything that y'all was saying to be able to sit back and compare notes and things. Like when it comes to my household and my relationship, like I listen to what everybody say, but at the, like how he just try to get back with what you. I'm not worried about what another motherfucker think or what they trying to understand. It doesn't have to make sense to you. Like it makes sense for me, and that's that. So like with me telling Turk she could go to Jamaica and fuck, that don't have to make sense to the mass of the world, but it makes sense for me. It makes sense because I honestly in my head feel as though you can't be with a person for 30 plus years with no hiccups. I honestly am.
Possible.
It is. Anything
I
in the
ask you
world is
something?
possible,
Can
but
I
I
tell
just
you
don't
something?
think that. Hold on, give me 1 second. In my head, I just feel as though it's like you have to live a little and be a little bit more adventurous in order to continue to go. I don't know no one person that's been together 30, 50 years with no situations. And that's just off my, you get what I'm saying, my history. And I don't know nobody. So for me, all the time, when I say to you last week,
Hiccups ain't gotta be poundage.
when I say to you last week, it don't gotta be. It don't gotta be, but in most cases it is. Pick the nerve. You ain't gotta step on my shit, man.
It's
So
definitely
because you,
it's definitely relationships where
Pick them up.
it's definitely relationships where it's high school sweethearts that grow old together where there's no hiccups.
and that's not normal. But do you have to keep on repeating what you didn't see if you want to create this for other generations?
What she said.
Meaning what?
You didn't see it.
Didn't see what?
So it starts with you. Anything that you want to do starts with you. So if you've never seen that, let me create this because this is something new. It's going on in the history book.
Absolutely.
Bitch, no problems. 30 years in.
Absolutely.
Stop
I agree
asking that
100%
question and create it.
with her.
That's the
Stop
kind of
asking
shit I
that
shoot
question and
for.
create it.
That's the
what
kind
we
of shit I
started.
shoot for. A relationship without those kind of hiccups.
You have doubt in yourself because I look in your eyes right
You
now.
know-
But
you
you
know
ain't
what?
telling me to go
No,
Jamaica.
this
Yo, you
one,
would have told me that.
I'm gonna sit the rest of.
you
I'm
would've told me to go to Jamaica.
I'm gonna sit the rest of this segment out. So I'm gonna just.
No,
go.
you would have told me to go to Jamaica and fuck a nigga. I would have left you that day, bitch. Oh, if I'm going to fuck a nigga, I'm going to fuck a nigga right now. Fuck you. Cause why am I?
Yeah, why you
am
gonna
I
tell me
do
wait?
it?
Why you gonna tell me wait to leave the country?
I'm not selling. I ain't trying to get my groove back.
Only an out of the country nigga is good
That ain't
enough to
wild.
touch you.
That ain't wild.
But why you tell her to leave the country? Why she can't leave
I
the
didn't
city?
tell. I didn't tell her. I didn't tell her that she was leaving the country already.
Outside of this
Oh,
country,
no,
and
listen.
marriage doesn't.
Because
So,
you
but why
niggas
did it-
is
why
not.
did you
Because
choose
you
for it to
niggas is
be-
not strong enough to deal with this shit. Y'all not gonna sit here and
I'm
try
not
to
saying-
criticize.
I'm saying it gotta make sense for me to be able to do it. It has to make sense for me.
All right, and I'm ready to tell you, this shit don't got it. This shit don't got. You ever talk?
I'm saying help
You
me make
ever
sense
talk
of
to a
it.
friend on the phone and they say some dumb shit to you, and you be like, "Why you deal with that
All the time.
Okay, so that's you. You get what I'm saying? Like y'all deal with different. For me, it's easy. You going out, yo, listen, go ahead, like have fun, do your thing. Like
I tell my
you-
wife that all the time, but I could never. I know I could trust her to the point. If my wife go out of state, my wife is not. If she international words, who? Bitch, we gonna video chat. You want something? I got you.
I
This
feel
ain't
like
women.
with women, like when they tell you do you, go fuck that bitch. They
Go ahead.
Absolutely don't mean
Go
it.
ahead.
Yeah.
No, I'm
like,
telling you. Go,
I dare you
Now
to
I'm
do
now
that
gonna be a
dumb
female.
shit.
Go the fuck
That's a
ahead
dare.
if you want
It's
to.
a dare.
I dare you to do it because, like you said, who said the lick back?
Me.
Most people want their lick back so they can be like, you know what? I had already fucked somebody, so go ahead and do that. No, I don't got time to do that. I'm too grown for that. I'm not out here I can't. No, I'm getting old. I can stretch as long as I do. But no, and I'm not trying to size my pussy up for another nigga just because you fucked a bitch. Go ahead. Or with your shit. That's all it's gonna be. Leave.
So you said it happened to you. How did you find out?
What, did it happen to me?
Yes.
How did I find out somebody was pounding?
Yeah. Somewhere totally
Getting
different.
pounded.
Like, how did you find out?
Well, my brain works overload. My shit overload. I think too much. I'm a tar.
I hate that shit. I hate that.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
I don't.
My shit my brain really has, like, I have a CIA brain, if that make any sense.
We be on maximum
You an
overload.
investigator?
No,
My
we
shit
do. We
just
analyze everything. We break
Analyze
everything
it.
down.
Everything.
Like, even
That nigga went through her
Hey,
phone and he don't want to say that shit on camera. He
So
went
how'd
through
you
her
find
phone
out?
and he don't
You
want to
had
say
an
that shit on
intuition?
camera.
You had a feeling?
Listen, I got you. That's cool.
He went through her phone.
I'm an observing person, yo. Like, I don't know if it's a gift from, I really am. Like, I just know when something ain't right. I just know. I feel it. Sometimes just say if I'm wrong, but what's Terrence Howard said? I'm wrong, but I'm right.
He said, "What's up, man?"
What's up, man? While he was crying, he said.
The movements was.
Which
And then
led you to
once
do
I found
what?
out that the movements
How'd
was
you
sticky-
find out though?
People telling no. People telling their stuff.
Did you go through her phone?
No, I never went through her phone.
You never said how you found out. You just said you had an intuition.
How'd you find out? How'd you confirm it?
You gotta understand something. Cell phone.
Gotta confirm that shit.
I ain't worried
Dr.
about that.
Evil. Dr. Evil.
Listen. At the end of the day, right? You gotta remember, cell phones wasn't that prevalent back when I was around that age.
Oh, so this was
This was years ago. We talking
about 20, 25 years ago?
Early 2000s,
On
like
the two-way,
2000.
on the two-way page.
All right, can I pause you real quick?
They had
So-
the
No.
sidekicks.
I want to
They
know
had
how he
sidekicks.
found out. He
Yeah,
didn't say
he
how
told
he found
us how he
out.
found
He said he
out.
didn't say how he
tell
found
it.
out.
Hold on,
Tell
I
us
can
how
tell
you
you.
found
So
out.
men really go through phones.
I don't do that shit.
No.
Oh, all right.
No.
All right,
I
go
know.
ahead. Go ahead.
So one
I
day,
thought Dr. Evil said otherwise.
come on, Dr. Evil. So
You
listen.
look for her, you get it.
So dig this.
Thank
dig
you.
this. So we was riding in the car one day. I'm gonna tell you a scenario. So we ride in the car one day, right? So somebody called her phone and she
She's
answers
connected.
it. No, listen.
Answers
Women,
it?
did I say last week?
Wait, what happened when she answered the
What
phone?
did you say?
Hey, go ahead, finish the story. I
We
see.
ride in the car. On tape. This is crazy.
It's going live.
Do it.
But dig this. We ride in the car one day, and somebody called. He taped me too. Somebody answers her phone, and she said, "You got the wrong number." Wait.
Number was
But
saved.
when she said that, see,
Yeah,
an
Lauren-
average person wouldn't
Yeah, Lauren
wouldn't
would
have
know.
caught that.
Yeah, Lawrence would know.
I'm like, wait a minute, something don't sound right. So now I'm on my detective CIA shit.
So you
thinking-
did go through the phone and see
No, I
if that
didn't.
number-
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't. So I'm like, who that? Oh, they had the wrong. See, I read body language.
You called
I'm
him
like,
back?
Some on some shit like, who that?
You ain't get the number?
I said, call that number back. I
Oh,
told her to call the
shit.
number.
Call that shit back.
Call it back.
Call that shit back.
And put it on
That's
speaker.
me. I ain't gonna
Call
go
the
through your
number
phone.
back and let me
nothing.
hear the speaker. So when a dude answered, I'm like, hold the fuck up. This don't. I
So what
promise
did he
you that's
say
all
next?
it was.
Let me
He's
get
like,
the
oh no, I had
text.
the wrong number.
Oh,
But
now
I could
you
tell
agree.
it was some bullshit.
I might be the only bitch or female
it was some
in the
bullshit.
world that will put my nigga fingerprint on my phone.
See, that's too much.
Why?
That's the
There's
thing.
no trust.
You can do that if you
Turk,
want to.
Turk shit on my her face
do all
recognition
that
and
shit.
If I
everything.
gotta do that, I don't want to be.
No, literally, if you ever locked out, like my wife gets locked out of her phone a lot. No, I will put my partners on her phone. I don't need that. If I need you to unlock my phone, unlock my phone for me.
My wife know my password, but I'm just saying if you got to do all that, it's no point.
It's no-
There's
I
no
get you.
trust.
I get you.
It's just
No,
no
I-
point of being with somebody.
I get that, but some people do over exempt for
Can I
everything.
ask you a question as if you a female?
That
Yes.
means you got trust
Yes.
issues then.
Is
Yeah.
it okay?
What
Is it
mean you
okay
got
to ask
trust
you a
issues?
question?
Go ahead, anything.
What
So-
mean you got trust issues?
So, are you okay with your wife going on an out of the country trip without you?
Yeah, I'll pay for it.
Solid. I ain't got.
What's
no
wrong with stuff like that?
Because there's a lot of people that's not allowed to travel without they mate.
They
no,
should
I
not
book
be
that.
in that fucking relationship.
Bro,
At all.
I'm with
That's
you.
no. That, now that to
Shouldn't
me, that's
be
no
with
trust.
nobody
I'm
that's
with
not
you.
allowing
Simple.
you to travel by
I'm with
yourself. We could travel together, and there's some shit I should be
You
able
gotta go
to
by
do.
yourself.
Sometimes you need a way from.
There is some shit I should be able to do without you.
Why you do that? Nah, I'm curious. Why you do
I'm
that?
not in. I'm not in.
evil.
I'm curious.
Listen.
Now I'm
Not the
curious.
evil. Why you move
Now I'm
away from
curious.
your
Why you
mic?
do that? Because that wasn't no. You know what I'm saying? When you don't, you sleep. Oh. But listen. Yeah, we how about? What did you?
But let me ask y'all something though. Talking about all this real quick.
Can we go back to her?
Right.
You know what I'm saying with the trust
10 minutes.
issues, the trust issues and stuff. So it's like you take for example, right? Like my wife's fingerprint and facial recognition is on my phone, and it's not it's so that way if she need to get in my phone she can, but it's also two-step verification. Like when you send a cash app, you need my facial recognition to approve. So if she got my phone, any device that's connected, she still be able to use her face to approve the cash app or whatever. So a lot of times it's not made, you know what I'm saying,
for
for
trust
that.
issues.
Now don't get me wrong, she go through my shit sometimes. I get woke up
I
with a
can't.
phone thrown at my head, but
Wait, finish.
nah, that's pretty much
See, like,
it.
do my wife get jealous tendencies every now and again? Yes. But if it gets to the point, I just shut it up. I'm not arguing with you. Like, if you feel a certain way, leave me. Either love me or leave me alone. Like, I don't got time for that shit.
Yeah, like no.
I don't got time
My
for that.
wife went through my old phone. She went
You
like
talking
she,
right now.
She walked to the store
Either
and
love
had
me
it
or
in,
leave me the
and
fuck
it was a guy
alone.
that was trying to talk to me heavy. But I told her I didn't want him. But in her mind, it was still built up. Like we weren't even officially in a relationship. It was just basically like me and her was still talking. But as soon as she seen all these niggas was still wanting me, and it was like now I gotta press up. No, don't press up now. Let's wait.
That jealousy cute shit, that
But see,
jealousy
that's the
shit
thing,
cute.
though.
But my
If
thing-
That
you
jealousy
tryna-
shit is cute, but when
if
you
you
start starting
tryna-
that trust shit,
Right.
like if you don't trust me, then I ain't got
Leave
time.
it.
And if you trying to throw off my trust because you don't trust me, then leave too.
Nine
Because
times
I
out of
don't
10
play
they try
that
to throw off
shit.
your trust because
Yeah,
they
don't
don't
try
trust
to-
themselves.
Yeah, don't
Exactly.
try to
And
throw
that's
off
what I
my
believe.
trust because nah, fuck that.
You know
Because
what
at the
I
end of the
got a
day, I
problem
could flirt all day, I could whatever. But
No,
if I'm
as
not
a
going to
woman,
step,
women want you to do wrong so they can do wrong
So,
on you.
I believe
There
if you
it
don't
go.
trust
I
me,
agree
you
with you
doing
on
some
that.
there
sneaky
it go.
I'm sorry. Y'all can hate
There
me
it
with
go.
that.
Look,
I've
I'm
been
gonna tell you
waiting.
something.
There it
I'm gonna tell you
go.
something. I'm gonna tell you something. Because if a woman go through your phone and don't find nothing, you ain't gonna know she went through your phone.
They
Exactly.
They
Why
want
you
you
wanna
to do
tell
wrong
me-
so they can do some wrong shit.
Right? Why you want to tell me
said it.
when
She
you
said
went
it.
through my shit when you
This is
found
coming
something,
from
but
a
you don't
woman.
want to tell
I'm
me
not gonna lie
when you
about
didn't
it.
find nothing. And at the end of the day, for real, when you go through somebody's shit, even if you got the unlock and
And all
I
that
should be able to
stuff.
get through your phone to unlock it for you and do this. If I give you access to my phone for you to do something, do what the fuck I
But you
gave you
supposed to-
access to
but
do,
that- no, what
and
did
not
you
look
say?
through not looking through other shit.
What I say?
No, when you go looking for some hurt, you gonna get hurt. That's
You
the
gonna
fuck
get
on
hurt.
you. That's
Definitely
on
too.
you.
And two, like I think if like
That is true.
if you
But when
don't,
they get hurt, they not gonna leave. They just gonna be
If-
like, oh my God.
if you the one looking for some shit, that mean you doing some shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel like when you go through somebody's shit, you want to hurt yourself.
And obviously, you want to kind
I
of.
don't think that's the case. I think some people go through shit because they want to answer. You know what
I'm
saying?
not
Old
sitting here
baggage in
going
a new
through your
relationship.
phone.
I do
knowing
believe
damn
there's
well
people
that you
out
was a
there
big
that do
orgy
just
for me.
want the answer. I do believe that.
If you looking for
leave it alone.
answers,
It's
you
not
question-
my
Answers
job to
to what?
determine.
Why can't you
right,
ask me?
right, but it's not
Not
my job to
everybody- not
determine why
everybody
you're
is
asking
open
the,
and
why
honest
you're
with
doing it like this the way you're doing it. It's not my job to
So
determine.
y'all
that.
could be open out here acting like whores or acting like bitches or acting like fucking bros, all this other shit. But I'm not gonna go to you and ask you about your phone. I'm just gonna basically just let me be sneaky.
If you looking for
Sneaky is
answers, you
sneaky.
Yeah,
question
if you want to really call me on my shit,
Be-
call me on my
let's go
shit
through your
right
phone
there in
together.
my face and say,
Let's
let's
go
go
through
through
your
your
phone
phone together. I had an ex that did that shit.
Ooh, and what happened?
I ain't never go through the phone together with that motherfucker.
So before we wrap up, right? Your name Blowjob Betty,
Okay.
and I just need to know, right? Cause I'm the type of nigga, right?
Okay.
What's wrong?
No, go ahead, go
Nah,
ahead.
I'm saying,
Go
cause I'm the
ahead,
type of
go
nigga,
ahead, go ahead, bro.
right? So for me, I don't think like the head or pussy man. I think it's the moans, right? So the moan is like the art of fucking. Like that's what I come off of, the moans.
Those
and
can be
everything.
faked.
I don't give a fuck. You get what I'm saying?
I
Just
agree with you, Drew.
moans can be
They
fake
can.
all
I
you
agree
want.
with you, Drew.
That's how I
Damn,
come
my
though.
bad. I said
So
this.
it's like my thing is
Oh, no,
like
he-
when you sucking dick, like what you get what I'm saying? What song do you hum? Like what is your noise when you?
When it's not hitting for you,
Do you want to hear a nigga moan?
That's
Or a
gay.
woman?
I don't think it's.
Nah, I personally like the
In your
ice cream
situation,
song.
nigga or a woman?
I personally like the ice cream song when you suck my dick.
So
What ice cream song? Do you
So I want to answer this.
Do that?
I want to
Mr.
answer this, but we
Salty.
gonna go around the
Salty.
table, right?
Okay.
Yeah, let's go around the
No, you
table with
answer.
it.
All right, so my
Let's go
answer
around the
is
table.
when giving head, any head for Malik. My wife, she's too easy to please. I'm sorry. For me, nobody else could probably do what I do, but for a nigga,
What do you do that's special? Or is it that you just,
She do it for her.
or you just don't do what other people, or you just do
you
what
wanna-
other people
you
don't
wanna
do?
hear-
Do to her or what she do to guys?
do I
No.
want to hear a man moan?
Yes.
I'm gonna do everything I can to get that moan out of him, regardless of anything, and that's why my name is
And,
what it is.
and that's why, and that's really what it is. That's what it is. At the
I'm
end of
gonna
the day.
do whatever I have to. No!
Yo, this guy's crazy.
Facts.
So I personally had 2 experiences where chicks want to make me moan. I will not moan. I will not crack under pressure.
You hit the fuck.
Yeah, you don't go.
Nah, I don't hit the fuck. Nah.
You don't go.
I told my girl, but you ain't gonna hear it.
Like, what's the problem?
You ain't gonna hear it.
How many you moan, though?
I don't know. I just won't moan.
Bitch,
the problem.
shit.
I ain't no grown ass man.
I just think it'd be forced and fake if I go,
I ain't too cool or too tough.
Wait, how you
Hey,
moan?
wait, no, so men don't
I ain't
really.
about to
So,
do
all
it.
right, I'm gonna give this
I
y'all.
don't want to moan.
Y'all don't really moan.
Let me ask you a
It's more
question.
so like-
So
you
you
don't
ain't.
moan like
Hold on, real quick.
that shit
Real quick. When you say you do shit to get moans out of niggas, right?
Y'all grunt.
Right. So aside from us
grunt?
grunting, that's exactly what we do, right? So you ain't never came across a moaning man,
What?
a moaning nigga, like
Oh,
a
baby,
nigga that
it's a
moan.
lot of them. And trust
Yeah.
me, they-
I think
If a guy, look.
we got moaners, you got runners. Trust me.
If a guy say your name,
I'm a
I'm a
runner.
runner. Wait. I'm a runner. So look, wait.
I might run. Hold on, I'll give you a minute.
So if a guy say your
I'm a
name,
runner.
if a guy say your name, you cool with that?
What, saying your name
When you
during sex?
performing, whatever you performing, whatever it is.
When I own my property,
Yeah,
my
and he
property,
say your
that's
name,
my
and you cool with
property.
that?
So go ahead and say my name, because that's my property. It is what it is.
You like it?
What I need to like it for, and I ain't gonna get no big head about it, baby. I do what
You
I
like a
do.
bitch spitting in your mouth?
Ew!
No.
No.
Listen,
Never.
I don't
He
like
do,
that
he
stuff.
do
Don't spit the
though.
fuck in
He
my
do
mouth.
though.
How you gonna
He
say
do.
I do,
He do.
bro?
You
Yo,
take
a female, look, it's a female that told me spit in her mouth before
you
though.
gonna say that?
I
Do
looked
you
at
like a
her,
bitch
I
spitting
did
in
it.
your mouth?
I did it, but I was like, what the fuck?
But did it turn you on?
No, I just was. I mean, at this point, I was
Listen,
like, we just.
listen.
Yeah, let's do
Malik
it.
did it. Malik did it.
Now listen.
She's
Listen.
stupid.
Listen.
It's yes or no,
Yeah,
nigga.
did you do it?
No.
Have you ever
I'm
got
not-
spat in your mouth?
Nah, I ain't never got spat
Have
in
you
my
ever
mouth.
spit in her mouth?
Yeah.
Yo, they asked for that.
How was you
They
doing?
asking
You
for
was like
that
this?
shit.
Like what? You was like this and she
Nah,
was like
look.
spitting my
Nah, look,
Like
listen,
what?
this how
Yo,
it
there's
was.
some people.
She was literally
in the
like,
world
look,
fucking mouth.
she was
I might
she
be
was
into
sucking
it,
my
though.
shit. You know what I'm saying? She was sucking my shit. And next thing you know, she was just like,
So look.
spit in my mouth.
So she was on her knees like doggy position.
Nah, I had her laying on the bed.
Hey, Mr. Terrible, I got a question for you.
Was her head off the bed when she was sucking you?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Terrible.
that's
I got a question
that's
for
why she
you.
did that, because she was probably
She
like
prob-
you was fucking her shit.
Yeah.
Mr. Terrible, I
that's
got a
the
question for you.
one.
So if your girl or somebody you dealing with go to the gym, right? She work out and she come home. Is you suck? Are you sucking her toes?
Straight
After
from
she
the
come out the
gym?
gym? From the gym.
Straight
I
from the
am.
gym?
Yes, from the gym.
Bro,
yeah.
listen,
But what's
I
wrong?
eat.
Hold on, 'cause
I
what's
eat.
wrong?
Listen,
What's
I
wrong?
eat
Hold on,
ass.
What's
Listen, I eat ass.
What's wrong?
I eat. Listen, I do all that nasty shit.
You
Are
want
you
some of
So
my
when
first
if you mine, like you really mine, if you belong to me,
You sucking your girl's
I'm
toes
doing
from the
all
gym.
that shit
But
whenever.
do
It
you want to
don't
smell my
matter.
fresh socks? What makes
It
you
don't
think that
matter.
we sweat?
I ain't getting in the shower yet. Man,
Females don't
let me
sweat.
Man, let me suck the fart out that butt then. I'm sucking farts out of the butt. Fuck you talking about?
With a straw.
With a straw. With a straw. Or without. or without, I'm gonna eat that motherfucker like you eat the pudding cup without the
Yo,
the
you said you
motherfucking
sucking
spoon and
these
shit.
butt with these straws.
Yeah, without the
I can't.
Yo, this been a wild episode, man. Listen, I don't know how much time we got left on this.
We got
joint.
2 minutes. We got 2 minutes
left.
You like your nipples
2
sucked?
minutes left.
The nipple
I ain't doing
like
all
your
that
nipples
shit.
sucked?
That's weird.
I like my
I'm not
nipples
saying.
sucked. I like my nipples sucked.
Only because
That's like the third time.
I like
You
the
didn't hear
niggas.
me last time.
I do.
When I said like,
I don't want you doing anything to me that I can't. That I do to you. You
What?
suck. If I'm sucking toes, I don't want you sucking my toes. If I'm eating ass, I don't want you eating my ass.
I like sucking. I
I don't
like
want you
my
doing
nipples
shit to
sucked.
me that I do to you. Like, yeah,
That's
I'm
why
a,
I
why
can't
can't
let
the
a bitch
female
make
be
me
in
moan.
control
she
every now
can. She just can't do none of this shit.
Get some ice. Get some ice. And let
I'm
her,
not
let her
doing
rub
all
it.
the
Let her rub it.
Mommy,
Yo,
I-
yo,
right
yo,
thing.
I don't
listen.
like my nipples sucked.
Do the
but
right
I
thing.
will take
My
you
nipples
to
are
a
right
Yeah,
sensitive
thank
spot.
God for the nipples.
Listen, my
I
nipples
will
is a
take a
sensitive
little
spot.
360.
Why is it sensitive? Y'all all, you think I got
my nipples
tattoos
my
and
nipples
I got
is
them
a sensitive
pierced.
spot.
So why is they sensitive?
Huh?
Why is your nipple sensitive? Mine, I got them tattooed and pierced.
No,
Why?
I'm not.
Your nipples
I'm
are
saying
sensitive
that's a
because they
spot. It's a
because you
spot.
like that.
Okay,
That
but
means
you
you might
like
as well
it.
go ahead and let that bitch do it. Then.
I do. I lay down and beat my dick while my wife sucked my nipples and shit. That shit turned.
I mean,
I got a hairy ass chest. I don't want my nipples.
I don't want my
Yeah,
nipples sucked. I'm not saying it's. I'm not. When I say it's weird, only
I got
because it's
something
weird
for you to
because
suck.
I'm used to sucking the nipples. I don't want my nipples sucked.
But
Like, let me
it's
do
not
it.
about that. It's
it's
sometimes
just-
women
woman
have
pleasure in your
visions
body,
too
that's
of
what
licking
she
you.
wanna do.
The
from
furthest
pussy
I
to
ever
head to
went.
toe.
The furthest
Why
I ever
can't
went. The furthest I ever went is my gooch.
I was already say you get the gooch lick.
That's the furthest I
Nah,
ever
just
go.
my balls.
Just the gooch.
Just my
You get the
balls.
gooch lick.
That's the furthest I ever went.
Like
It's
the little
between,
spot
it's
between your
between the
balls.
balls and the
The
asshole.
bridge.
It's between the balls and the asshole. Like right smack between the
The bridge. The
It's
visible
right
bully.
there. Like nigga,
It's the
if she
bridge
You get your gooch lick.
if she
The visible bully like the
if
bitch.
she
get your gooch
take
lick?
one
Nah,
wrong,
Thinking about
if
it.
she do one wrong thing with her tongue, it's
He's
going in
thinking
your
about
ass.
it.
Look, man.
The
Listen,
Gucci, the invisible
listen,
bully.
I got a job.
You say invisible bullet.
I'm gonna be very considerate.
It's a different stroke.
Situation.
It's a different stroke if you catch on.
Different strokes for different folks.
I feel like
You
the
watch
gooch-
different strokes, you know what the gooch
is.
is.
The bridge of
Listen,
being gay.
no, it's not the
Bully.
bridge. It's just that.
It's
Bitch.
the bridge of
No,
being
Ain't
listen.
been out here like their ass ain't. We ain't
No,
even
yeah,
gonna
it's
do
niggas
that.
out here that fully like they asses.
And they not even gay.
But it's not.
That shit ain't
We
gay,
gotta stop
bro.
calling this shit
That shit ain't
gay.
gay.
We gotta
Anything
stop
a
calling
man
it
and a
gay.
woman-
We gotta
anything a
stop
man
calling
and a
it
woman
gay,
do,
even though we
y'all
don't
should
like
know
it.
it's gay.
Exactly.
I agree.
No,
No,
we
it's
just.
not.
It's just different.
Nah,
It's
it's
different.
If a man
Some
has
niggas
been
just
with
like what
somebody
we
for
do.
You know
20
what's crazy?
years,
That the men that be saying that shit, they be in a worse shit than that. Like they, yeah, man.
I feel like
Come
you-
on,
I don't
dude.
know. I ain't never heard a dude personally
You
that
got
I
an
know
opposite
say
sex
that
partner,
shit.
you ain't gay.
But
I don't care what y'all doing.
I don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
like
y'all
you're not. It's
together.
not gay. It's you doing it with a female. So how is
I
it gay?
don't that fool. I don't get that part.
If
you
got
just
a-
don't want to be turned out.
So look, Zaya Wade ain't gay.
No. No. Wait, hold on. That's a different. That's a
Her
different
girlfriend
conversation.
is a boy. Yo, that he turned training to be a doctor.
Yo, man, this conclude.
That's the end
Yo,
of the
this
show.
conclude.
That's the end of the
This
show.
conclude part of my opinion. Whatever episode this shit is, whatever that episode is, this concludes it.
Girl is a